Walk Among the Tombstones is a 2014 film that I initially thought had kind of a weird title, or maybe a bit too long, but it's based off of the novel with the same name, so I can at least appreciate that they kept the title. This movie is directed by Scott Frank, and the plot is we meet Liam Neeson, who at the very beginning we see years ago he was a cop, sort of a corrupted cop, who one day he got drunk and he went after these guys that robbed the bar, and what happened there was so messed up that he quit being a cop. So many years later, he is what you can call, I guess, a private investigator. He gets hired by this guy to find these two people who kidnapped, raped, and killed his wife. And at first Liam Neeson isn't too involved because he knows that this guy probably wants them to kill them. And since he's trying to get his life back together, he's a reformed alcoholic, again, he's not interested. But once he hears the gory details on what exactly happened to this man's wife, he has no choice but to take this case and find these two guys. Now, what I thought of A Walk Among the Tombstones was, man, this movie was so intense, so brutal. I liked it. I did. Let me talk about Liam Neeson, because obviously he's good in the movie. He's a good actor, and instantly when you think of, oh, someone's been kidnapped, who do you call? Liam Neeson, of course. This is almost like what the Taken sequel should have been. You see this guy who's been through so much shit. I like that he meets this character, TJ, who is a homeless kid that he meets at the library, and at first he's trying to help him out, but they end up developing a friendship, and he's helping him out along the movie, while TJ is a smart character. I mean, he's in some ways also the comic relief, but he has a pretty messed up backstory and past as well. Just seeing these two characters interact and the type of relationship they develop, I really enjoyed that. It was one of my favorite things about the film. Somebody who left the screening, I overheard him saying that this was the most token black character ever, and I'm like, wow, really? I mean, who knows? Maybe other people will come out of this and say the same thing, but I don't know. I didn't get that at all. I liked what they did with his character, and I liked him in the movie. Now, when you get to these actual two guys who do this continuously, they have a history of just, they have this van, they find a woman that they want, and their husband or fiance, they're usually a drug dealer. So these guys know that this person, A, has money, and B, he won't go to the cops once the wife is kidnapped. So they'll get their money. They're pretty sure of it. But what's more messed up is that when they kidnap the woman, they videotape the things that they do to them, and what they do is so screwed up and twisted and sick, I just can't even begin to think or talk about what they do. It's that messed up, and they're definitely characters that are just evil, and you want to see them get caught. You even want to see them get killed. And I think what helped this movie a lot to convey that was the fact that it was rated R. It was rated R, it was brutal, it was violent, it didn't hold back on showing you just how messed up some of the stuff is. It's almost like if you ever watch the news and you see just over and over again the constant horror stories that you hear about what's going on in the world, and you get that feeling in your stomach of just how much you hate people and how evil people can be. That's what this movie was doing to me. Being rated R helped also because you almost realize how saturated we are with PG-13 movies, and you get almost desensitized to violence and whatnot. But when you see it here, you go, yeah, this is just so messed up. So obviously I don't want to give too much away for spoiler reasons, so I'm just going to get down to my rating. My rating for A Walk Among the Tombstones is a full price. I know, I'm going to give this movie a full price, not because you need to go to a theater to see it. Sure, you can wait to Redbox it and watch it at home. You'll enjoy it just fine that way, but I'm rating this more off of my enjoyment level, or at least what I got from the movie. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below if you plan on seeing A Walk Among the Tombstone. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Later!